Hey everybody, I wanted to share with you my latest arts and crafts haul. It's from Amazon. So I signed up for Amazon, it's been a few months now, and it's actually by accident. I tried out a trial and I ended up not wanting to spring for the whole, it's $99 a year. Which is not bad. I mean, you get a lot of benefits from it, but after the 30-day free trial, I wasn't gonna continue with it, but um, I let the time go past, and so I ended up signing up for it, and so I've been using it as much as I can because actually it has some really cool benefits that they've added over the last 2 or 3 years. One of them is Prime Now, which if you live in a city where they have it, you can actually get stuff delivered within a couple of hours of ordering it. And I think it depends where you live because here in Phoenix we do have like a major Amazon supplier or headquarters or something like that. So I think they do have quite a bit of merchandise here. You can order groceries and stuff like that too. Um, and sometimes they do offer deals that are better than grocery store prices. And there's also arts and crafts supplies on there. So I have used that service several times. So anyway, this particular haul though is from just their regular Amazon Prime, and they have free same-day delivery for some items. So I went ahead and picked up a bulk thing of canvas panels. These are 9 by 12. I'm getting more and more into getting stuff that is archival, uh, and that's because I have my first art journal that I did when I started art journaling, I think around 2013. Um, I used probably a mixture of archival and not archival stuff, not knowing really the difference. I was just getting into it and kind of used whatever I could get my hands on. I got really into a lot of Tim Holtz's stuff, and I still really like the Distress line, like everything that he offers through. I have um, a lot of stuff from Distress, like the stains, the watercolor pens, the paints, the stamp pads, and I still really want to be able to use those. Um, and actually, um, I was watching or maybe reading a blog of Jane Davenport, and she was saying that some of the stuff she uses is non-archival, and what she does to kind of get around that so that she can still have prints of the original that are still in full color and won't fade is to immediately get a high resolution photograph or scan of her original work, which I think is awesome. I think that's a really good idea. So now if I do use non-archival stuff, I'm just going to make sure to scan it right away, and then I'll always at least have a copy of it, even if the original fades, because that original art journal that I did in 2013, there's definitely been, just in 3 years, some of the pages are really disappointingly faded, and they just look sort of spoiled. I don't know quite how to explain it, but some of them almost look like they have I sprinkled charcoal powder or something over that. It's really weird. Some of them look really dirty, so yeah, it's a bummer, but it's a good lesson, you know, because now I can know to try to buy more archival items, and so I guess this is part haul, part vlog. Let me just show you very quickly. Now this was very reasonable for what it is. It's, like I said, these are 9 by 12 panels. It's a 12 pack. They are probably about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch thick, which is really nice if you are working on like a mixed media project or a painting. I really like having a nice firm surface to work on. Canvas, I've tried, and the amount of give it has to it, for some reason, I kind of don't like it as well when I'm working on that. Although there's so many different options nowadays with canvas, like you can get canvas board, which is really neat because it has all the way around it'll have different widths, but it's kind of this square board that's made for you to paint all the way around the edges, and then it's ready to hang. You don't have to frame it. You might have seen, you know, some artists online that are using those, and I think they look really polished and they just have their own unique look. So I wanted to try this brand because we have a local Jerry's Artorama here, an actual physical Jerry's Artorama store, and whenever I go in there, you know, they have a lot of very knowledgeable artists that work there, that have worked there for years, so they know what they're talking about. And it's also just kind of a kid in the candy store experience to go in there because they just have so much cool stuff, and you can get inspired just by going in and just looking, because they'll have a lot of things that you can test out, and just, you know, wandering the aisles, it's a really neat experience. I really like that store. So when I had gone in there, they were running a special on a similar product to this. It was not the same brand, but as I've been following more and more artist channels who, you know, they make more archival works that they want to be able to keep or sell or give away, and they want them to last. I've been doing more research into that. So this is one of the brands that was recommended, and to me it's very affordable because this pack was around $19. So for a 12 pack, you're getting this, I'll just read the description, 100% cotton canvas. It's already gesso primed. This alone is so valuable to me because you don't have to worry about gessoing it. You don't have to worry about getting the gesso smooth. That is one issue that I've come across in trying to prime my own, you know, like wood panels you might pick up at Michael's, and that is a way to go, actually, if you don't mind doing the gesso process. And the gesso process is actually, it can be a lot of fun, and you can get pretty good at it if you do it a lot. And I'm sure will do that sometimes. But this to me is a little more secure because I'm not doing it myself. This has been done professionally, so I have a little more uh, trust in their abilities to adequately prime the surface. And it's triple primed, so that's great. And then calls it medium weight. I'm not really sure what lightweight or heavyweight would be. Acid free for all media. I'll mostly be using things like acrylic paints. Lately I've been using a lot of watercolor techniques with India inks. If you guys aren't familiar with Bombay India inks, and other brands too, but Bombay offers this variety pack that you can buy. I believe it contains somewhere between 16 and 20 India inks. And this particular one, I think these are the ½ ounce bottles or maybe the 1 ounce bottles. You get plenty of product, and they work very similar to watercolor, and they are light fast. So not all watercolors are light fast, I found out. So that's another little bit of assurance with the India inks, is that they will not fade. So here's that, and then I like that they have this certificate on the back of each of these. You can sign it, you can date it, and do all that. Let's see if there's anything else on here that I wanted to show you. Okay, so for around $20, 12-pack to me is a good price, especially since I ordered it this morning and was able to get it. They delivered it at around 7 o'clock this evening. Awesome. So another thing I have been wanting to try for quite a while because of Dina Wakely's video. She talks a lot about the Food, I think she calls it Feud or Food ballpoint pen, and they had a pack of 3, and this is by the brand Ohto, O-H-T-O, and it is a Japanese brand. Let me see if I can open this without too much crinkling in your ears. So the thing that really struck me when she talked about this pen is that she has wrecked a lot of pens, as have I, when she tries to write over mixed media. I have done that, unfortunately, with some of my Micron pens. Some of my Faber-Castell pens I have ruined because I've tried to write over a lot of mixed media, and then it just somehow kills the pen. And so this one is supposed to be able to write over it, and she says she's yet to ruin one of these. So I definitely want to try this out, and this was 3 for around $9. I thought that was a good deal. And another one that I've actually been wanting to try for years, ever since getting into art journaling because I had heard so much about it, is this white Signo pen. And this is really popular with art journalers for a really trusty white pen. Let me see if I can. And again, they had it, I think they had different deals going, but this 3-pack seems like a good deal, and I believe the price was around $7, which again, for a good quality pen, I think is a very good price, especially one that has so many people recommending it, people who are like really experienced art journalers. Come on. I might not get this open on video at least. But yeah, I remember when I first started getting art journaling, Jenny Belly, who I still follow, Julie Faith Van Balzer. There were just a lot of artists that talked about this pen. So I'm really excited to try this one. And then I picked up, sorry for the glare, I discovered this brand actually through Amazon, because Amazon tends to carry a lot of this brand. It's called Westcott, and they do a lot of drawing tools. Like I picked up a non-shatter ruler. They have a lot of different drawing, tracing, ways to measure your drawing and stuff, and they're reasonably priced. And so this is called the French Curve set, and I first heard about this on Leilani Joy's channel. She's shown these a couple different times in her videos. And I'll have to practice and kind of get a sense of how to use these. She hasn't really shown how to use them in her videos, but I'm sure YouTube will have some people that show them in action. But basically what they say about these is that you can draw almost any curve with these because of the way they're designed. So they're really helpful in getting a very accurate curve, because as we all know, when you're trying to draw your own, you know, straight lines, curves, perfect circles, this is why we have tools for these things, because we're not really capable of drawing straight lines and circles and things like that. So if you want accuracy, which sometimes it's nice to have the inaccuracy and have a fun, funky layout, but if you want something to look more clean and sort of graphic, I think these are going to be really fun to play with. This one doesn't want to open very easily. This one's actually very intricate. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me try to put it up against something dark. I don't know how much better that is, actually. Not much better. I don't know. White? Maybe white will help. So look how fun. I mean, just, you know, like you see so many flourishes and things like that in art journal layouts. I think these will just be really fun to play with. Halloween's coming up. I'm seeing some Halloween flourishes in my future. So yeah, if you're interested in these, there's several different companies that make these, but they all seem to be called French curves. So, you know, like I said, these are Westcott, but I noticed that Michaels carries a set of these. Joann's had a French curve set, and they were all by different brands, but they were all pretty similar. And then the last thing I picked up is Liquitex glazing medium. I have been using a gloss that I picked up at Jerry's to make acrylic paints more transparent, which is a really fun technique for layering and getting different effects. But I kept hearing that getting a medium that's specific for glazing is important, because it will get you the exact effect that you want. So, and I also really like Liquitex as a brand. I think I might only own one golden product. I would love to have more golden. It's just expensive, but Liquitex I find I can't say anything that I've had any negative experiences with Liquitex. I really, really like them as a brand. They're very accessible. I mean, you can get them. I get stuff at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, online, and with coupons and stuff. You know, I feel like you get a good quality product, and you can often get them for not very much more than you would spend for kind of student quality, you know, stuff. So, yeah, this is a brand that I've come to really, really love and trust. So I will definitely be using this in some upcoming projects. Yeah, this is the 8-ounce bottle. A little bit goes a long way though with these types of mediums. I bought their clear gesso. Gosh, it's been months and months, and I don't use it every day, but I've used it several times. And I still have quite a bit left, so yeah. Anyway, just wanted to share this with you. I would love to do more of a collective haul of some of the other things that I have gotten through the Amazon Prime Now service, because like I said, they do offer some arts and craft supplies that you can get within a couple of hours. And I've gotten some just killer deals on that. I can't believe some of the stuff that they have right now, and I'm holding back from buying it because I feel like I have enough colored pencils, but right now they have a couple of Prismacolor sets. There's their manga set, which has, I believe, 23 or 24 pencils. And then there's another set that they're offering right now that's, the prices are like ridiculously low for Prismacolor. So if you're an Amazon user, I definitely recommend checking out arts and crafts supplies on there. Sometimes they are, for whatever reason, way more expensive than, you know, what you would find at, say, Michael's or whatever, but sometimes for whatever reason, I don't know if they're trying to get rid of inventory or whatever, but you can find some real good deals on there. And I'm always looking for ways to affordably indulge in my art supply addiction. So definitely be looking for some future videos featuring the food ball pen, the white signal pen, the French curves. I'd love to do a video showing how I've been using glazing techniques with acrylic paint. So much fun, and definitely makes you feel like more of a true artist when you start learning some of these techniques and seeing some really neat effects in your artwork. And then of course I will be using my US Art Supply Quality Artist canvases very soon. So thanks for watching, and hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.